Welcome back, everybody. You know, not many kids, maybe even adults, know the proper ways to put on a bike helmet or even bike safety rules. This is especially important as we get into the brand new school year. But it's actually a program, the Bike Safety Education Program, that runs all summer long. And here with more on bike rodeos is the youth bicycle safety educator, Luke Wilson. It's good to have you this morning, Luke. Thanks for bringing in this whole course and these kids to kind of demonstrate. We appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. Thank you.
Now, you were telling me that this is a program that actually does run all summer, but it's kind of timely too because we're starting school here very soon.
That's correct. We'd like to get out to the schools and have them invite us to their schools so we can provide these services for kids at as many schools as we can.
All right, what do you teach?
I teach intersections. I teach how to get to school and to get home safely. I teach about awareness of the traffic flow and you know, just as far as kids go, getting them to be aware that they're out, their character's out in the world and they need to be careful.
Yeah, that's absolutely very important. Are there specific ways that even parents at home right now might be able to give, to clue their children in on traveling to school, traveling home?
I think awareness of intersections is the biggest thing. You know, kids play video games, and if they run into a new area, they usually get killed in the video game. So just let them know, you don't get to save your game. Every time you come to an intersection, recognize driveways as intersections. There's no stop signs there, it's not marked. But those are definitely intersections and they're everywhere. And the sidewalk isn't always the safest place to be. It's still dangerous.
Yeah, I know when I was younger too, it was hard for me to pay attention to everything. But this is a good way to kind of clue them in early that you need to kind of be aware of your surroundings.
Correct. I mean, they're all going to be out in vehicles the rest of their lives. Right? So this is preparing them to be in the flow of traffic, to be predictable, visible, and doing what people expect them to do.
All right, one of the big things too that you teach about is bike helmets and bike helmet safety.
Correct. The brain's the most important part of your body. It's very fragile and it can't be fixed or replaced. So we got the perfect equipment right here.
What's the best way to put on a bike helmet?
We'll start with it level, right above your eyebrows. Then ears. This has to form a V right underneath your earlobe. This is adjustable, you can do that, just takes a little time. To support this, which keeps it from going forwards and backwards, your chin strap needs to touch your neck. So when I open my mouth, I can feel it pull on my helmet.
Now they look a whole lot different than they maybe did years ago. So bike helmets are kind of maybe going into a new era. Are there specific types that you want to look for?
Well, yes. For one thing, there are groups that certify the helmets. So there will be certifications on the inside. Also, your helmet should have hard foam. This closed cell foam crushes so that your brain doesn't get crushed inside your skull. So it's really important it has this hard foam, not just soft, squishy foam. And all helmets are available this way.
And you talk about the flow of traffic too when kids are out and about, going with it or against it. What's the best way?
Obviously with it, because that's the way all the traffic's going. We have one set of rules. Everyone knows what to expect. If you go against the flow, even on the sidewalk, if you're on the left side of the street, you have a better chance of getting hit by a car who's coming out and making a turn.
And is that the most dangerous thing, involved in that?
I would say yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, who can take advantage of this program if parents out there are interested in maybe getting their kids enrolled in it?
Well, the program is open to any group who wants us to come out and do a free event. If it's open to the public, if it's free, we'll come out and do a free bike rodeo.
Well, that sounds good. So you're hoping to get into schools, as you mentioned, too.
Correct. Yes, we'd like schools to call us. You can call 768-BIKE in order to get to try to get an appointment with us and do it ahead of time because we do have a lot of interest, which is great.
Are there home resources, too, for bike safety education? Are there good programs, maybe videos or pamphlets, or what's the case?
There's a number of things out there. I would say the best resource is the Esperanza Community Bike Center. We have our own community bike center run by the city in Albuquerque. It's just on the west side near Yucca and Central, and they have classes, they give helmets away, they have tools to use, they will teach you how to fix your bike. If your brakes don't work, your bike's unsafe. You can go there and fix that. You can fix your flats. It's a great resource and a fun place to be.
As Luke mentioned earlier, this is through the Parks and Rec Department. We've got about a minute left. Tell me about this course. Is this kind of how you set it up when you do something visual for kids? Is this kind of what you lay out for them to look at?
Every time, yeah. So I start in the driveway. That's their first intersection.
This is what this is right here, correct?
Correct. You come out of the driveway. You're going to stop. You look left, left, and signal. You look left, left because the cars from your left are closer to you. You want to start and end there. We tell them to say no to the dog. Give a command to the dog. Let the dog know humans are in charge, and you're one of them.
Yeah, pets are an important obstacle, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, they can be, and we let the kids know it's okay to call animal control if you want to get them off the streets. We have stop signs and a yield sign. At the yield sign, we tell them to basically give up to other traffic, and they get to work with the flow there. They get to look for their friends coming and yield to them, and then when they can go, and it's safe, when it's open, they can go.
Very visual, very easy way for kids to learn all about this. Once again, the name of the program, where people can get more information.
The name of the program is the Bike Safety Education Program. It's available through Parks and Recreation, and you can call 768-BIKE or see us online at cabq.gov.
Coordinator's Luke Wilson. Thanks so much for being with us today. We appreciate it. We'll have more information, too, online, krqe.com for you. We'll be right back.